Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how to budget for starters. So this video could serve as an introduction to budgeting for new starters to budgeting, or if you want a simplified way of budgeting, then keep watching. So budgeting for starters, you don't need all these fancy iPads or computers or expensive binders. All you need is a notebook, envelopes, and some colorful pens. Then go to your bank account, your current account, and then go to the statement section and start looking at your statements. Go as far back as a year or even 18 months back and start writing down recurrent bills or expenditures. Put them under a title and see how much you've been spending on them. Write down the most current expenditure or the highest one, and like that you will come up with subtitles of what you need to budget for. So I've been doing this budgeting since 2016. I have been using this simple black and red notebook from Staples. You don't need any fancy expensive stuff. I like to write down my budget because when I write it down, I'm engaged with what I'm doing. It keeps me in tune, so that I really get into my budgeting. With this budgeting, I've managed to pay off my car, a £10,000 loan, and a £5,000 credit card. I'm still in debt though, I'm working on it. I'm almost out of debt. I've got a £15,000 debt to pay off. So yeah, budgeting is really good. And especially with what's going on today, everything is getting more expensive. The salary is not really going up unless you're doing overtime. Who wants to keep doing overtime and work yourself sick when you're already doing full time, which is taking so much out of you, and then you go back and do overtime? So I rather budget, and if I really need to do overtime, then I'll know that I don't need to overdo it. So yeah, so basically the colorful pens, envelopes with different subheadings. Like this one is the miscellaneous, which has deposits, dates, and balance. You have the emergency fund envelope, the same, deposit, dates, and balance. Once you get all your subheadings and start writing down your expenditure, this is my April salary. I get paid once a month. Unless I do overtime, then I get paid like every 2 weeks for the overtime. But this month I haven't done any overtime. This is my May budget for 2022. But the salary, my income is from April. I have the sinking funds, which is what you could see there. This is my sinking funds section. And my expenditure column is this one. So here you can see I have tithes and offerings because I'm a Christian. So my husband and I have agreed to contribute to the maintenance of the family. So he does his own bits like the mortgage and the bills, and I do the bits you saw here. I know Dave Ramsey said couples should budget together, but if it's gonna cause a lot of arguments and strife, then it's best you do what works for you. And as a couple, this is what works for us. I haven't got the energy to argue or whatever. I haven't got that energy. So yeah. So when you zoom in, you can see how I allocated funds for each subtitle And anything here that has DD next to it means direct debit. So I don't want to forget a payment. It's a lot easier for me to set up a direct debit, and when the payment is due, the company automatically takes the payment. It works a lot better for me that way. And the ones that do not have direct debit written next to them, I am going to be stuffing the envelope for those. So monthly expenditure for May is £1,156.52. That's for my expenses. And then for my sinking funds, which is a little bit messy, I had to readjust some payments. So my sinking funds came up to £790 for this month. And then my debt repayment, which is £308.15. When you put all my expenditure, sinking funds and debt repayment, my total outgoing for the month of May is £2,255.52. For me, that doesn't include my husband's expenses. We have kids, so we are a family of 5. With the cost of everything going up, one has to be very vigilant with money, and I'm on a journey to financial freedom. So yeah, this is beginner friendly. This is how you start your budget. Just simple and straightforward. You don't need too many fancy stuff. Just a notebook, your colorful pens, and some paper envelopes. Later on, when you start saving enough money, then you could get into all the fancy stuff on YouTube for budgeting. At this stage, a beginner stage, this is all that you need. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy, nothing expensive. Okay, and I do not budget my entire salary. I like to leave a reasonable amount of money aside every month. It's good for your credit, because when you have money left over in your current account, the bank sees you as a safe person, and when you go for a loan, you're most likely 100% likely to get that loan. So now we're going to go over to the stuffing of the envelopes. Just want to encourage everyone that comes across this video to try my method, subscribe to my channel, like and comment and share this video. Thank you guys again for watching. It has been a day with Lily. This channel is about money and budgeting, so Money with Lily. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you guys are keeping well. I'll see you again soon. Love you. See you.